hunt's over and everybody's ready to go home for the day.
Maybe I'm not.
What's your
Yeah, I think it's already been 3 years.
Leave Jeff alone.
I didn't say a word. They need to come in and what they're doing and how they can make it better. That's the change.
Yeah, technical search. That's MITC, classic DC, UR-INS. It's definitely unique.
Yeah, I know you do.
Right now,
That's my yeah, today and yesterday. That's my yeah. If it's
if you know that, I told you.
not on board.
I thought I was there when I had to do it. Until it hit home, it's a lot.
We'll put you in our
I got you. I'll forward anything.
Is that good shot we were listening
Some shit ain't adding up. Shit ain't adding up. Are you drunk? Are you sure? Under the influence? You have to be under the influence of something. Stop talking to me, lady. Every time I come down here to talk to this lady, you got something to say. I don't do stand-up comedy, but when I'm in front of her, I do stand-up comedy. I'm hilarious because she looks like she looks. It's very good material she survived. Anywho, I heard that you said you had got punched and scratched. But I just seen a video and you were nowhere near anybody. It was her. So who scratched you? Was it one of your own people? I just seen a video. You never was scratched in the video. We saw you assault that lady like that. That's your pole. So maybe she is. Oh, listening.
Honestly, yeah.
I was listening to that.
What's going on? I told her,
Yes. They had a very nice powwow over here. It's not all about screaming and acting a fool out here. I promise you, it's about, I think, two people fighting for what they think is right. Except for one side is saying that life matters. The other side is saying, if you're scared, life doesn't matter. And that is kind of the differentiation of what's going on out here. Sure. Yes. You want to do our duo interview finally? We can try it. I can't be sure that this is going to work out. Well, we'll see.
This could be historical.
Yes, and we'll give it to you too if you.
And it's crazy just for the hug. Alright, here we go.
Guys, this won't go rotate all day between the two.
Please say your last name for safety line.
Kathleen Walsh, Cathleen Walsh, W-A-L-S.
And you are with
Stand with Schurr Support Group and Back to Blue, Michigan.
Thank you.
I am Dee Greer, Deegreier, and I am with the people in Grand Rapids that are saying no to. How is this going to work, Kathleen?
Let's see here. Alright, just let me know when you're ready. Alright, we got you together. Three different sides. Tell me how you're working together today. You're standing right next to each other. You have two different beliefs.
Well, we're all human. And when it comes down to it, we all believe red. And I think when it comes deep down, we all truly want the same thing. We do. And we have different philosophies on this particular matter. We disagree on it. And I think they can come to an understanding. I think they will. My side, because we do have two different sides, I am heartbroken what happened to Patrick. I am. I wish it didn't happen. But I also, on the other hand, I feel for Officer Schurr. I truly do feel he felt he was in the fight for his life. I do feel that if he didn't do what he did, he wouldn't have went over there. He felt it, and that's what matters in that moment. When you're a law officer, he did what he was trained to do, because in that moment, he thought he was going to lose his life. He did, because Patrick had and as the law enforcement officer, that's what happens. That's what he's trained to do. He's not going to agree, and I understand, because the good guy Patrick was. It's a tough one. This is a tough one, because who lost his life. But we have a good cop here, too, who thought he was losing his life.
There's been a lot of shouting back and forth on both sides, very passionate, but you want to remain civil with each other is what you are both saying.
Yes, we want to remain civil. However, we want to make sure that our stances are heard very loudly and very clearly. And as Kathleen said, we do not agree at all, because murder is wrong, no matter at the hands of a tired, exhausted cop or at the hands of someone who just left the gym and is drinking his Red Bull and he's got his wings. Murder is wrong. And when we can all come up to the conclusion that murder is wrong, then maybe we can start to reform our police system and start getting them better training so that they can deal with these type of situations when they're put in them.
Now you're standing with law enforcement. You are against in this situation. Tell me why you're backing Christopher Schurr and why you think the officer handled the situation the best that he could.
Okay, and I'm standing with law enforcement. That doesn't mean I stand with all law enforcement. There are some officers that handle situations incorrectly. I don't 100% say every officer out there is perfect. But in this instance, because there are some instances where I will say, no, I'm not backing him. This one, I 100% think Christopher Schurr is justified. I studied the body cam. I studied all the facts. He literally, Patrick had the lift taser in his dominant hand. He moved it from his left hand to his right hand. Christopher Schurr was like this, flaring, and Patrick was about to shake him off with the taser like this. So he, at that point, Christopher was exhausted.
I don't care.
Word.
This don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like, you are just some random lady speaking on something that don't have shit to do with you.
So at that point, he had full
And y'all actually like taking her statement as if she's somebody important. Like, who is she? Do you have some credentials in diagnosing videotapes or something? Like, where is her credentials at? Who is she? Because I just heard that she was some lady that organizes something when the police officers are under fire. So now she's speaking on things that she doesn't even know about. Is she the judge or the jury or the judge and the jury? Is she part of the unjust system? Why is she even here? Y'all are silly.
My name is Dee Dee, and the reason why I disagree, I'm on a rebuttal on that. The reason why I disagree with that is because Chris Schurr, the killer cop, out of his own mouth and testimony, and in all of the evidence we've seen, he said he never, ever was hit. He was never, ever punched. There was nothing like that happened to justify this. We saw the same video, and the video that I saw showed a very subdued, with a man on his back, Patrick, be shot in the head, execution style, by someone who could not handle the heat of being a police officer.
Over a traffic violation. All law enforcement? I know we kind of touched on that. Do you stand with all law enforcement, against all law enforcement? I'm sorry,
against all law enforcement. You ready? My answer, as best that I can say that, is yes, I am against all law enforcement. That's a hello to my cousins in Detroit that are police officers. It will always be no police for me. When I have a problem at my home, I'll call Ghostbusters.
You think that all police officers are handling situations?
I don't think that all police officers are handling situations improperly. I do think that all police officers are hiding behind a badge and behind the union so that they can protect other murderers, other rapists, other dog abusers, and other things that we've been shouting out into the streets that GRPD has definitely done. They come out here and they take protesters to jail before they even leave the vehicle. We're here to say, stop police brutality, stop the extra, and we're met with the extra.
I don't want to bring this up because this is, there's a lot of feelings with this, but do you think the situation had anything to do with the color of his skin?
Most definitely.
I don't. For sure it's not a racist at all. As a matter of fact, Kristen, Brandy, his wife, we pray every night for Patrick and his family. It's not a racist. Could have been white.
Is the prayer for a guilty verdict so that the family can have justice? We sure hope it is. Please.
Okay. We want justice, for sure. And make sure you get a picture of my room here because I
Bullshit!
Oh, well, let me ask you about that then. So, obviously you and him wanted to be civil with each other, but you've seen a person get arrested today that was shoving another individual. You said you weren't there.
He started it! He started it!